Welcome back to the Compound Podcast. This is episode 113, presented by Parse Rum. I love Parse. You love Parse. When I say Parse, you say
Rum.
Dakota, anything you'd like to say about Parse besides the fact that they plant trees every time you drink a bottle?
It's my favorite rum. It's delicious, and I can't wait to go to Columbia this fall.
I was gonna say that.
Tom, I heard that you're a rum guy.
I'm a huge rum guy. That's my favorite drink, rum and coke.
Rum is like, what's your go-to drink? Do you just drink like a pina colada, rum and coke, just rum straight? What's your play?
Rum and coke. That's my number one drink that I go. Tomorrow night we're having a happy hour after work, so we're going tomorrow. I'll probably have a couple rum and cokes.
That a baby?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you deserve it, Tom. That a baby.
Appreciate that, Zach.
Ian, tonight at dinner, Zach got a.
Wait.
Sorry.
Time out.
It was on the topic of alcohol.
But let's let the people. Before you guys are both together
In the bus league.
in
Best buds.
in
Back together.
Toledo,
We had dinner together tonight.
and that you guys had dinner together tonight. Okay, and go.
Zach's kind of show with it.
Shut up.
You kind of are low key. We went to the Chop House, first of all, Rich. 2, we get to bill time, and Zach covers me and Jared Young's appetizers, desserts, drinks. His bill, hefty bill. Show. Just a show guy, you know?
Taking care of the boys, eh?
Taking care of the boys.
Hey,
That's all. When you're on, he's making some coin.
I'm doing for what others did to me. Passing the torch.
Is that how the saying goes?
Is that the
You
same?
know what hurts is that he's passing the torch and he's younger than me. What does that mean? You're younger than me.
Can
Who are
I
you passing the torch to?
ask a question?
Mm-hmm.
You guys didn't want to sit down, record the pod together, be friends?
Honestly, it's like 9:00, and I knew Zach would probably just like go to bed after, and I will probably just lay in bed after, and it just, I don't know. It would have been kind of
The last time
inconvenient.
that we tried recording together. It's a mess. It's a mess. Sorry, I want to make our lives easier for Tom. My bad. Company guy.
You're
What
just looking out for Tom, huh?
What else is new, dude? It's just, day in, day out, looking after Tom.
I was thinking that it was more just you guys can only spend so much time together, and then you just didn't want to hang out anymore.
We don't get sick of each other that fast. It took 3 months at the compound to get sick of each other.
And then
It took 3 months of every single day together to get sick of each other.
And then Zach wouldn't even dap us up to say bye.
That's
You
so
guys
fucked. So I'll never forget that.
I'm
As long as I'll live, I'll never forget that.
Had a good dinner. I'm in a good mood. Really don't want to get into this right now.
We did have an unbelievable dinner, though.
What do you want to get into? Is there anything you want to get into?
No.
Okay. I got one to start us off. Cubs card series. Let's start there. We had a great series with the Cards. We lost the series.
So what the fuck? How is that a great series?
It was a great 5 games. It was a really great
So-
5 games.
Time out. You start off by saying, wow, we just had a great series.
We did.
We lost the series.
Yep. You know what? I'm a positivity guy, big positive guy. I'm not going to let 2 losses in a 5-game series put me in the 3 losses in a
That is
5-game
what
series.
people
Put
say
me in the
about Ian
dumps.
Happ.
3 losses.
I'm not going to let that put me in the dumps. Also, we played 11 games in 9 days. Try that on for size. That one hurts. We played 30 innings between Saturday and Sunday because we had 2 extra inning games. That hurts. But it was 5 games set. We lost 1 game big and 2 games in extras, and they were really great games. It felt kind of like a playoff atmosphere at Wrigley. It was back and forth. Everything was tight the whole time. And it was like the type of series, and you don't play 5-gamers usually during the year. So like having a 5-game series was different. And both teams had leverage relievers like closers or setup guys throw multiple innings, which is like a end of the season playoff thing. We had David Robertson come in the 7th and throw 2 1/3. They had 2 of their guys throw 2+. two of their back end guys. Like it was way different than any June series I've ever played, and it was a product of the schedule. But I did look at Yadi in maybe the 9th inning of the 5th game and go like, man, this has been a pretty good series, huh? And he was like, yeah, this has been crazy. So it was a good series, even though we came up a little short. That's all right. It's building blocks. Here we go.
I will say last night's game was very entertaining. I had to stay up past my bedtime to watch. I saw you get a guy over in extras. That was good.
Yeah. Got my bet shattered. Would have liked to actually get a knock there.
Hey, what do you mean positivity? What do you mean?
Yeah, you know what? It's all about getting to the next pitch, next at bat. Here we go, babe.
You know what the best part about that last series was, though? Well, Swarmer's debut was technically against the Brewers, but seeing Swarmer and Killian debut, pretty cool. Caleb Killian, gross. Matt Swarmer, new ace.
Swarmer,
ace
beer shower Swarmer.
Do you have any comments, Zach? Because you face both those guys.
Yeah. Swarmer punched my ticket this year. He just
I was gonna say Zach will agree with this, I'm sure. Swarmer's got to be the most frustrating at bat because he literally throws 2 pitches and he's only throwing those 2 pitches, but you can't tell the difference.
But like the way he throws, it's just like his fastball is downhill and then his slider has even more downhill. And he'll throw his
tunneling's
slider.
Incredible on it.
He'll literally throw his slider if he has to 8 to 10 times in a row, which is
true.
Right. And so I was up there. He threw me 3 or 4 in a row, and I'm like, all right, there's no way he's throwing me another one. And I strike out on one, and I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like,
that's you got to know better than that by now.
I haven't played with him in 3-4 years. Like,
does the slider go 2 ways? Is it almost like he has a backup, and
he
then he also
both.
has a?
If he wants to get one for a strike, but then he'll throw the one that's just like a gyro, and it just goes straight down. And it's tough. It's like with Dakota, you don't tell, and if you do, it's too late.
It's an interesting mix. I think he turns his slider into more than one pitch. He does a good job of moving the fastball around the zone. And he throws a lot of strikes. He fills it up. Really impressive and 2 starts out of him.
He has no fear.
No fear. He ain't scared.
And then you got to see the electric stuff of Caleb Killian.
Can I ask a question about Caleb Killian?
We call him Captain America. As you could probably tell why.
Because he's a good-looking guy?
Good-looking guy. You'll never find – this is going to sound a little weird. You'll never find someone in better shape. I mean, the guy's a freak.
He's a good-looking guy. Does he throw 93 or does he throw 97? Or does he throw 93 and he has 97?
He throws a 2-seamer that I think gets like 93, 94, but he can get up to 97 when he wants to punch out.
I was trying to figure out as the game went on if he was just fired up in his debut and he had like 96, 97, or if he's just kind of like sits around 93, 94 and then locates that, and then when he needs it,
yes, it's more that he was amped up in that first inning, which kind of cool. Our entire bullpen came in to watch the start. We had a game that was going on, but we all came in to watch it. And he was like 5-7 in the first. And I was like, that's a little hot. And then he was like 3-5 touching set. It's more 3-5. He can get up to 7 when he needs it.
Like with a 90 to 92 mile an hour cutter.
And then he has a curveball that's like 80, 82. It's really good.
Yeah, it seems like he has a really good mix.
Mm-hmm.
Was that the guy who was really good in the fall league?
Yes. He just had a perfect game through 5 or 6 in the fall league.
I remember seeing tweets about that.
He had like a 1 ERA here as a starter.
Pretty good in the bus league.
Mm-hmm. Bus league, Tom's favorite term.
Some exciting debuts for the Cubbies, and Schwarm won the marquee player of the week. Two quality starts, 2 6 innings, 1 earned.
That's what he gives you. That's what he gives you every single time, no matter what.
The K trade.
Even if he has a bad outing, he's going 6 innings. Like he'll throw 6. It doesn't matter.
That's what he's been for the last 2 years. Just like, hey, we need innings here. And he'll be like, yeah, this is my shot to get to the big leagues every time he threw the ball. It wasn't like, oh, fuck, poor me, I have to throw today. It was like, all right, dope. I get to throw 12 innings. Awesome.
I always ask him how many people he's going to strike out that game.
Oh, I don't know.
I always set the over-under at 8.5.
I don't know. Probably 7.
Okay. moving past the Cubs and the Cards, I have something I really need to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like to get mad at the media for writing stories because there's stories out there. And they're just trying to do their job. They're just trying to tell it how it is. If I see anyone write something about Mike Trout slumping, I'm gonna puke. He's 0 for 23. It's the longest drive of his career. Mike Trout is slumping with like a 950 OPS. I don't want to hear it. The guy is too good, and writing anything about how he's struggling makes me want to puke because he's going to eventually, probably today, I don't know, they play today? He probably went 3 for 5.
They play in a little bit, I believe.
Okay, I'm calling a 3-hit game for him today.
And he's still hitting 274 with a 853 OPS or 953 OPS. Sorry, 953.
I was going to say, if he's down to 850, that's a little bit.
No, 953
going off.
You know what's hilarious?
Yeah, he's really slumping. He's at 953.
What's hilarious is that guy slumps with a 950 OPS.
Literally.
When are
League
they calling
average is what, 750?
When are they calling him up to the next league?
Hap, what's league average? 750?
No, this year it's like 680.
Oh, so you're way over it too. Nice.
Yeah, thanks, man. What is league average OPS right now, Tom? You got that on the ringer? I bet you the balls are coming back a little bit. I bet you it's like just over 700 right now, 705.
You think they're coming back?
I think they're fixing the humidors. Yeah.
I like the way the balls were. I like the old balls.
Like the puff balls, huh? Zach, What are you doing right now? You're laying down and holding your microphone?
Dude, I'm so tired.
You're so tired from a nice dinner with your friends? It was exhausting conversation with Dakota and you couldn't handle it?
Hey, why don't you stop? Are you done? My air conditioning was broke in my apartment and I need it cold. I need it cold or I don't sleep. And then, so I woke up, didn't really sleep, in and out all night. And then at 6 o'clock in the morning, they're doing some welding project across the street. So I heard that. And then I had to go play golf, you know.
What are they welding?
No clue. I was pretty close to like screaming, like, what the fuck are you doing at 6 o'clock in the morning?
Did you guys?
But I don't think
that probably would have stopped him.
So you guys didn't play golf together because you flew in today, right, Dakota?
Mm-hmm. We flew in at noon.
Yeah, Zach couldn't wait for you to play an afternoon round. That's messed up.
Hey, wait, no.
I didn't bring my club. I didn't bring my clubs.
That's messed up. It's messed up.
I didn't bring my clubs.
Brought his clubs.
I didn't bring my clubs because I would have had to put them on the truck, but I played a twilight round last night.
So
I couldn't have done that.
Substituted playing yesterday instead of playing with me.
You're right. He's the bad guy. You're the bad guy, Dakota. You're the bad guy. Can you tell me what
I know. That's why I told you to stop.
We're going to get back on the tracks. We're going to get back on the tracks. League average OPS is
698, which is the first time it's below 700, according to Baseball Reference, since 1989. Is
that good? Yeah. So I think our friend
nice Hap,
Mike
you're
Trout
well above it. Then you're at like 820.
Yeah. Thanks. Mike Trout, friend of the pod, is doing just fine with that 950. We don't need to talk about him slumping.
Don't you think the reason people are bringing it up, though, is the fact that they've had like a horrific – I mean, they were leading their division, and now they've lost, 10 in a row or something? I mean, I know they came to New York and got swept.
I think at least 11 in a row. But
yeah, I think that's part of the reason it's a story. I mean, I agree with you. It's ridiculous, but that's part of why people are writing it, because it's the Angels are falling apart narrative.
Tom, are you saying the Angels are falling apart?
You heard it here first. I mean,
do you want your friend Tyler Wade's probably going to hear this, okay? And then you're going to have to answer to your comments, because those aren't our comments. I didn't say that. Dakota, did you say that? Zach?
I don't endorse that.
I'll stand by it. I'll look Tyler Wade in the eye and tell him that right now they're falling apart. I saw them play in New York this week. It was
New York's a good team. It's a good team. Yeah. They do have a tough little stretch coming up. I think they got the Mets, Dodgers, and somebody else. But hey,
go to any Tigers games this weekend?
Did not go to any Tigers games this weekend.
Wow.
That's sad.
Well, because Zach's not there. That's just being a true pod member.
I don't need to see Cody Clemens. I'm a Zach Short guy.
That was pretty cool. That was actually really cool that he debuted in Detroit, but went there. Roger was there, had a suite. It's had to be pretty cool for him.
Yeah, be cool if it was ZS59.
That's right.
ZS59 needs some hits, and then we'll get going.
I'll give you some. I got you, man. I'm trying to help you.
Dakota, is this the craziest look you've seen and how comfortable is this guy?
I don't know what he's doing, to be honest.
He's sleeping.
No. Dakota one time did an episode lying in bed. At
Yeah, have some respect.
That was when we recorded at like 9 a.m. Central. I wasn't even awake.
I'm just saying Dakota was shirtless and literally like asleep for about 20 minutes that episode.
I recall that.
This isn't that bad.
I recall that episode. That is true. That's fair.
Dakota, did you write down any things you want to talk about this week?
College baseball is pretty crazy.
Wait, timeout.
I didn't even write that down. I just thought of it because it's on our TV.
The ump shows that have been going on in college baseball.
The guy that hit the home run today, the walk-off.
Bro, and as soon as he hits it, the umpire's pushing him in the back to run.
That should be assault, brother.
I kind of respect it. I think all umpires should be pushing guys in the back.
Oh, my God. You know what, Ian?
That's a hot take.
Just
That's a hot take.
Argumentative.
Ian, I dare you to try to pimp a homer now. And then Angel Hernandez pushes you over from behind.
I'm gonna quote you
pimp
and say this is a fucking embarrassment to the game, Ian. You need to run. This is you're showing all these little kids out there to how to disrespect. It's just sad.
I don't pimp homers.
Yeah, right.
I just yog.
Exactly. I want to see you sprinting.
One-handed little finish. Like I've seen it. I've seen it a few times.
I've seen
Yeah,
you,
Ian,
Sam. I've
you're
seen you,
kinda-
Sammy Hop. Okay,
That when I was 3 by myself.
that's exactly right. What else you got on college baseball? I haven't really watched much of it. I've seen some high-scoring affairs though in college baseball.
Did you see that UCLA game?
Oh no, I wasn't talking about
where they
that.
were down like 14 and then they ended up winning by like 15?
Yeah, I don't know if I said that last week, but I feel like I talked about. But either way, that was crazy.
No, the one that just happened.
It just happened.
Like
Yeah,
yes,
they were down like 9 in the 9th inning and came back to win like 24-22.
I think it was like Oklahoma State or somebody was down 15 runs, and they end up winning by like 10.
I did.
Yeah, they beat UCLA, I think.
I
No,
think
it was Oregon State.
I think I read something that the balls in college are a little hot this year because the power numbers.
Why is it always the balls? Why isn't
I don't know. I don't know why it's the balls. I'm just saying. Maybe the hitters across college baseball are unbelievable, but the power numbers in college baseball are like as high as they've been since they went to the BB Corp bats.
I wish they'd go back to the BSR bats.
It's a little dangerous.
They'd put some lives on the line.
Yeah, I want to be a third baseman in that league, huh?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, really exciting. College baseball is in the regional times. I'd like to give
any good?
they got bounced out of the tournament and their conference tournament, and I don't think they were.
Well, at least your team made the conference tournament.
Yeah, Sacred Heart didn't make the conference tournament either.
I think
Neither did Spartans. Yikes!
I think in the American Athletic Conference, I think it's like 9 out of 11 teams make it or something.
Yeah, the Big Ten's like 8 out of.
Oh.
I guess there's like 13 now, but still.
I think the Cats are going to the Big 12. That'll be a good baseball conference for them.
Said, hey, only up from there for the boys. Only up.
That's right. That's right. When I'm coaching there in a year,
Positivity. I would like to. I would like to give a shout out to my high school. My high school team won the it's called the WPIAL WPIAL 6A championship.
The what?
Which is like it's like the sectional. It's like the Western Pennsylvania version of the sectional. If this is state, what's winning the one below state for you guys?
Regionals?
Yeah, like regional or sectional.
Okay, so this is our version of whatever that is. First time we won it since 2006. My brother was on the team. We got their championship in 2012, and I lost with my team. Stinks. But first time they've done it in a long time, so congrats to them. Big shout out. Mount Lebanon, Blue Devils.
Nice job. Blue Devils. That a baby.
I'm not laughing at them. I'm laughing at every now and then I got to check Zach's picture and make sure his eyes are still open just by the way he's laying.
I'm fucking here. I'm contributing.
Hey, what did you write down you want to talk about this week, Zach, huh?
I want to talk about the great series you guys had. What do you mean? I wanted to talk about the game last night because I literally wanted to go to sleep as soon as I got home. And then Scotty was throwing, and I was like, oh, I'll watch.
Scotty.
Wonder how he did. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3.
Double. I was like, I'm not going to sleep. And then they tie it up. Rowan Wick fired me up. He throws 2 innings the day before and then bounces back and says, I want to throw again. pinch hit, basic, great baseball. And then it went into what? 12th inning, 11th inning? What am I going to do? Go to sleep? I'm not gonna,
That's what me and Jared said that to Zach about Rowan. Like, he threw 2 1/3 like on the day before. And it's like, do you think Rowan Wick's ever going to say he needs a day off? That guy's a psycho. He'll throw every single day as many innings as you'll let him throw.
Wait, I got one. What are your guys' thoughts on the new, like,
Pitch clock? I love it.
told you. No. The golf, the LIV or live, whatever they call it. Guys switching over there. What do we got?
You know what? Before we get into that,
All right,
I want this segment about the new golf league to be brought to you by Manscaped. Manscaped's Performance Package 4.0 includes their signature lawnmower 4.0 with the light. It's on with the light.
With the
And
light.
it is the light. And there's other stuff in there that I have to remember what it is. What else is in there, Tom?
They got the crop preserver ball deodorant. I mean, the weed whacker ear and nose
the
trimmer.
toner. They got briefs.
We got that one last week, the care package of the straight razor. Not the straight razor, but you know what I'm saying? Like the actual razor.
Nobody sent me that.
I got it.
I got it.
I got the new briefs too. Unbelievable.
Yep, I got the new briefs. Real nice.
Comfy.
Why don't I get that?
I think we sent it to,
You're in the plane league.
You're in the plane league. You're in so many different places. I can't even know where to send it.
Yeah. Okay.
we can talk about it off air. I think I sent it to the location.
Okay. Well, this thing has a light on it, and it's also got some other stuff in there. Everybody knows that when you go to Manscaped, you go to manscaped.com, but then you do 20% off and free shipping with the code compound. So go to manscaped.com. Then when you check out, use code compound, 20% off free shipping. Get the thing with the light. It's unbelievable. 4.0 lawnmower 4.0. And there's also, there's weed whacker ear and nose hair trimmers in case you got something going on in there. Holy smokes. Dakota, you look like the type of guy that likes to use the with the thing.
I used it on my nose once. I've never done. My ears don't really get hair, but my nose had some, and I tried it out, and it worked well.
That's fantastic. Manscaped.com, code compound, 20% off free shipping.